What it do, baby? You know me, I love that girl. Usually I do an intro and I'm like, yeah, that's fun. We had fun this week. We talked about this or that. Buy a mug or a hat or two on zonekaya.ca. Follow us on Instagram at Sans Restriction. Do all of those things to support the pod. But now, I'ma talk my talk right now. In French, we say parler ma parole. I'ma talk my talk. I'm in love with Jill Saulnier. Not that I want to marry her and stuff like this. No, I mean she's taken and stuff, and yeah, her girlfriend is great. So, but I'm in love with her sense of humor. I'm in love with her hockey style of play. She's so feisty, one of the top girls in the whole world. Like, we need to put some respect on her name, dude. People need to put some respect on Jill Saulnier's name. Her way to say stuff. She's funny. She's smart. She's articulate. Love that girl. This is my way to say thank you for being on the pod, but thank you for being my friend. She makes me laugh, so I love that girl, and I just wanted to make sure that I express myself the right way, and I just wanted to make sure that I tell the world that she's one of the most amazing people you'll find. And I'm very proud to have her on the pod. We taped that interview 2 months ago. We kept it, but just wanted to make sure that we release it in the right time frame. So again, we support women's sport. Another woman athlete. Very proud of that. And great talk with Jill. Great talk about Halifax and well, you listen to it. If you open the thing, and sorry about my English, it's not the best. I'm working on it. My bad. But if you open the episode, well, you want to listen to the interview. So I'm not telling you what's in the interview. I'm telling you Jill is so great. I'm telling you thanks to Bruno Mercure, partner of the pod. Thanks to this is the pod of the people. We said it since day one. Since day one. And you know what? We still here kicking ass all over the world. We have people in France listening to us. And now, new country, people from Halifax, because it's a country, because it's so bizarre there. It's not bizarre, but it's different. I mean, never been there. I was supposed to go there for the World Championship, but I mean, now people in Halifax are listening to us. So happy. Love Jill. Love my mama and Jill. Now let's go listen to my girl. All right, so it's the fourth time we're trying to record this thing, and we will not give up, because my guest today, she is one of the greatest players in the world. When she skates, my heart races. She is maybe, and I say maybe, because you know me, when I say stuff, I parle ma parole, maybe I say stuff and I get crazy, but I think she is the love of my life, because she is an amazing person. I call her my little bear. Halifax call her the queen. Please welcome Jill Saulnier. How you doing?
I'm good. That's, you know what, that's impressive that you went better every single time. Fourth time.
Let's not make it a fifth time. Let's not make it a fifth time.
Man, not many people can do that. That's pretty good.
Thank you so much. How you doing? How have you been quarantined? How's the quarantine?
I'm good. It's pretty boring. How are you?
Yeah, it's boring. What do you do in quarantine? Like, what do you watch?
I binged a few different shows, but just trying to find things to do, right? And have you guys been? You have a little one you got to chase around, so you're good.
Yeah, but what show did you watch?
Watched Blacklist. I got right into that one. Schitt's Creek.
That's a great show.
That's good, eh? I would binge that with my coffee in the morning. That was a good one.
The Blacklist is underratedly amazing. Did you watch Casa del Papel?
What's that?
Casa del Papel?
No, I haven't. What's that one?
What do you mean you haven't?
I haven't seen that one. What's it called?
It's Casa del Papel. I don't know. Oh, Money Heist. Money Heist.
Oh, money. Jeez, I don't know it in Spanish. When do you speak Spanish?
Because I want to sound like suave and shit.
I'm gonna start ripping off things in different languages this podcast.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
So
Money Heist.
yeah, you watched
So
it?
good. So good. Oh yeah.
If you'd be one of the characters, what would be your name, like your city name, your country name, whatever?
Oh, I haven't even thought about that.
That's why I'm here.
What's yours? Give me a second here.
Whoa, why are you gonna turn this on me? Because I didn't think about it either.
I will. Halifax.
No, you cannot be Halifax. You can't be Halifax because it's too easy. It's got to be like not in Canada.
Oh. What about?
I think I'd be like
Paris.
Paris? Oh, so that's cool.
That's a cool one, right?
Yeah, Paris is cool.
Yeah.
What would
I like
happen?
how they do that. I like how they. Oh, you'd be something cool too. I think like you'd be good. You'd be the one who definitely like held the group together, but also like maybe like accidentally went in front of like a window that you shouldn't have. Because we're definitely like all trying to get targeted.
Yeah.
During some kind of comedy act.
Oh man, I think I'd be like Finland.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one. That's
or like
cool.
Denmark.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna call you that when I see you.
Okay, so I call you Paris when I see you.
Yeah, done.
The first time I saw you, I think, was at a hockey game. I didn't talk to you the first time I see you, but maybe I said bye. But you finished the game. It was at Brossard, and you had like the highest heels I've never seen. I'm like, what? How does she walks with that?
Well, I'm only 5'5". I gotta boost myself.
Man, I was like, damn. And the first time I noticed you on the ice, because usually when I started to go watch women's hockey, I was going to watch, Melo and Betty and Pooh because I knew them and I didn't know the other players. And when I saw you, you were like feisty and pushing people and stuff. I was like, oh, she might be my favorite player. How can you play in that environment being 5'1"?
Hey, yeah. You just back 4 inches off me. That's brutal.
Okay, 5'5". 5'5".
I know. Well, I try to be. I am a little bit feisty on the ice. I'm not off the ice. That's kind of the funny thing. But definitely on the ice, I definitely am a little bit annoying for sure. I've heard that many times. I like it.
Do you chirp? Are you a chirper?
No, I can't chirp. I don't know how.
Is it that annoying when somebody chirps at you? Like if there's a girl from Team USA that always chirps, I don't know who chirps, but if somebody always chirps, does it really go under your skin, or you're just like, wow, she's a chirper, I don't mind?
That doesn't get under my skin that much. What gets under my skin is like cheap shots. Like if someone gets my ankle or my elbow, with their stick, like that's I couldn't care less if someone chirps me.
Damn.
They're just gonna chirp my heels like you just did. That's all. Maybe my height.
But but also your most famous goal for me was at the Clarkson Cup, the goal that didn't count.
Oh yeah.
I remember I was on the air after the first period, and I said, Jill Saulnier is having an amazing game. Check her out. She's going to score. You scored, and then they disallowed the goal. Can you explain to me what that? I'm going to say, I don't care. What the fuck happened?
Say it loud. You know what? I think what ended up happening, they called in the crease, but then there was a picture, actually, a hill, and she wasn't in the crease, so I don't really know. But
you cannot.
That game was funny though. No, because it goal interference, right? But there was I don't know. I think it was pretty controversial, to be honest. But it wasn't. It was kind of funny. It was kind of a weird game actually, because we had so many friends on Calgary, but we were so feisty, right? Like that was one of the games that I remember we were pretty nasty to each other, but we're all buddies, right? So. Oh,
how? Tell me more.
just in that pressure, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how close you are off the ice when you're fighting for that championship. It was pretty feisty. We were back and forth. I remember Blair and I got into it, and after the game, it's all good, but during the game, it was It was pretty scary.
Well, actually, just going at it with Blair, it's probably scary.
She's funny. We call her the shark.
Yeah,
she's not afraid.
I think
Speak her mind.
I think Blair is the most popular person on the pod that never been on the pod. Because every girl talks about Blair.
That's a good title. That's a good title.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Title. No, she's good. She's wicked. Yeah, she's fun. They're all fun. It's a good group.
Yeah, who's your best friends in the team?
On the team? Oh, I mean, I lived with Johnny for years, right? So I was close, and Jenna has roommates in school. But the girls in Montreal, honestly, like the past year, we've been so close, like getting so close with everybody there too. And that's such a good group. Like those girls are definitely have a special place in my heart for sure. So that's where I feel at home for sure.
Okay, so after that, we'll play the little game about the teammates, but that's not the one I talk. When you go to Halifax, do you eat for free every day because you're the queen?
Eat for free. Sometimes, actually, I get really spoiled. When I got back from the Olympics, it was pretty fun. So
how was
it? We're very kind. I got a few free pizzas and donaires, but not this year.
But how was it?
Halifax?
Yeah, when you came back from the Olympic.
Oh man, Halifax is the best. You got to come, seriously. Like it's just everybody's so fun and just so chill. But I don't know. I was very spoiled. I was very lucky.
But everybody drunk there, no?
Oh yeah.
You gotta love Jill. She went, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You heard me say it was the best, right?
Yeah, but it was like the Pyeongchang. It was your first Olympics, yeah?
That was my first, yeah.
It was your first. Yeah, and how was the experience? Because I think that the squad was pretty like experienced, I think.
Oh yeah, just crazy. You know, just like you watch it on TV and it's just nothing like it, you know. Once you're there, it's pretty cool. It was cool to like meet everybody too and hear everybody's stories, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody's passion, right? So it's cool. Everybody has something, you know, whether it's sport or, you know, anything else, art, music. So it's cool to see everybody in their craft, you know, finally at that level that they've been, you know, working so hard to. It was very a humbling experience for sure.
But like, because we're talking about the Team Canada stuff, do you feel like you're more like underrated? Because for me, you're one of the best players in the whole world. Like with the Canadian, they had 29 points in 20 games. I mean, they need to put you on the ice more. I get mad all the time against my TV.
Well, thank you for saying that. That makes me feel really good. Yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you obviously want to train. Everything we do off the ice is so that we can get on the ice as much as we can. So I'm just trying to do the best I can so that when I do get those opportunities, and I'm helping out the girls and, you know, hopefully winning some gold. We've got a lot of silver in the past few years, but we got a great group with so many good players. So just trying to do my part.
Do you keep them silvers? Because there's been a lot.
This podcast is over. I'm done.
It's all love, you know.
You're paid enough for this podcast.
It's all love.
No, man, it's you know what? It's hard. It's hard to look at them all. Honestly, there's so many of them. Like I'm very thankful for the experiences, but Jesus, we need to get rid of those.
But do you keep them? What do you do with them?
Oh yeah, I keep them. I mean, obviously, It's in the moment. It's tough, right? Because it's not the color that you want, but it's a representation of the whole experience, obviously, you know. But I believe Halifax. I truly thought that was going to be our time, but obviously COVID took that. But we got next year, so hopefully that's a different shade of gold when we get back.
Yeah, but like, because it's always the US, okay? But for me,
what?
It's like they're very good at hockey, but I feel that you girls are like better because I know you and I don't like them. But how can you play against them in the world championship, and then in the PWHPA, y'all making passes to each other and y'all acting like everything is cool. I would fight them in the locker room.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's actually kind of weird, but because it's such an because it's such a crazy environment, right? Like you go from kind of battling for the most chased prize that you can get in women's hockey to hey, we're on the same page trying to make some big moves here for women's hockey, so we got to kind of get along. But they're great girls off the ice, it's a cool relationship that we have with them because we're all kind of fighting for the same thing. But it's also really fun because it's fun to be feisty, and it's fun to kind of battle it out with them when those moments happen, and maybe have a few fights here and there. And I mean, I like it. It's a good relationship, and it keeps that rival going, but also reminds us that we're still in it for a bigger picture too, which is a pro league.
So I watched the Last Dance documentary, and Michael said when he was doing the Space Jam movie and he was bringing the other players in, he was bringing them to know more about their games. Do you girls do that with the Americans? Like you bring them in your team and you're like, oh, she plays like this. Now I know.
Just scope. Yeah. We're like taking notes on Hill every practice.
Yeah. But do you scout them, or no? It's just for fun, and we're just playing in.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think when we're on a team, I think that's the thing with athletes, though, right? It's like when you're on their team, that's your teammate, right? If you have the same jersey on, like you guys are obviously going with the same goal. So I think that's kind of the relationship that we all have, right? And I think it's cool that we get to play together too. It just shows that we're just lovers of the game, right?
But okay, so I'll get back to that because we love Hills. I love that girl. She's.
Oh yeah, we should chirp her for sure.
Yeah, I love her, but. when because she's amazing, but she plays for the other team, and when she plays for Team USA, she goes shush us like that. She's my girl.
Oh. You should get her on here and talk to her about that.
Yeah. Oh, I will. But like on your side, when you're playing against her, but she's your teammate and she's your friend in life, like how do you react? Because I didn't know how to at home.
Yeah, I mean, when like I said, when we're in Canada and U.S. jerseys, it's that you're in Canada U.S. jerseys, right? You're going against them, and they're not your friend, right? And you kind of have to have that turn on, turn off friendship mentality. So when we're in that environment, and it's Canada versus U.S., and we're not buddies with the girls in the U.S. team, and that's that. But do you talk about that, like? Do you, or is just let's leave it alone and let's go eat a poutine together? Oh, you mean that whole thing? I mean, yeah, I don't know. She said, I don't know. We do eat poutines a lot, so I'll go with that for now, for podcast purposes. I will get Ills on the pod, and I will talk about, like, this will be the first question on the pod when I get her. I promise you. She'd be so mad. Oh, she's gonna be mad, eh? Pepper. No, do it. Okay, so when I did the doc about the gap year, about the PWHPA, yeah. The top two person, I interviewed like 20 players. The top two for me was you and Mélodie Daoust. I felt like you girls spoke. Yeah, I felt you girls spoke very well. You've made us feel how you felt. I was this year, and I saw that you girls are announcing a few new names for the PWHPA. Mm-hmm. So I was this year, and how are you looking forward for the next year? Yeah. Okay. Well, first, that doc that you made was unreal. Like, just to do that and take the time. Oh, like I think people need to know, the length that you went to do that. Because obviously you see the people that are on the screen and stuff. That's us and the girls and what we're talking about. But that was really impressive, and that was huge for us. I think that was bigger than people realized. So thank you for that. Thank you. Thanks to you. But yeah, no, obviously. No, I mean we're chipping away. Obviously, we're not where we need to be yet, but obviously we have things that are little things here and there that we're using and we're taking note of to grow and have this PWHPA and towards the pro league. So yeah, we're getting new girls in the league too, which is great, and just continuously trying to grow the game. But it's small baby steps, but we're doing it now so that it's right when it's right, you know.
But there's a lot of people that listen to this pod and they are discovering the girls. Like they are this. One guy said Anne-Sophie Bété is his favorite player, and there's another guy said, "Oh man, okay, I'm gonna watch every games now." So when y'all talk, they listen and they know more about you girls, and that's why I want to have as many as possible women's hockey players, because when they know about you, they care about you. What can the people do to help you?
Come watch us. Honestly, that's what I've said to so many people. It's visibility, right? And that's how you spread and grow and educate people on, you know, what we're doing. You know, this is what we do for our lives. You know, it's you know, we're not professional. Our PWHPA, you know, we're not at the level where we're getting salaries. You know, we have girls that are going to full-time jobs, and then they're coming to the rink, you know, flying like across the country if they're, you know, away for work to make it to games and practices and stuff. It's just crazy impressive. And but then when we get out there and we play, it's good hockey. So I think it's just visibility, getting people to see it, to know that it's growing and it's good. It's fast, and people don't believe it until they see it, right?
Yeah, this is the part of the pod that I'm telling you that you can make sure that this podcast lives on forever. You can buy a mug, a hat, a toque on zonekr.ca. This is going to be the quickest plug ever, because you know what? I want to listen to some Jill Saulnier's story. So we're done. Let's go back to the interview. She's so great. Is there a player that you've never played with, but because of the PWHPA, because of, you know, they're making mixed teams and you play with people that you have never played with before, is there a player that you're like, man, she's that good? Damn.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot. You know, there was last year, like coming together and seeing, you know, the mix of all the different girls. It was fun, actually. It was really fun to play with and against everybody. And I don't know if there's like one specific player. I think Danny Cameronese from the States, actually, when I played against her, and she's one of my actually one of my favorite players to watch, because she's, you know, so skilled. But yeah, from the other side, I would say probably her.
What's her name?
Cameronese, yeah. Cameronese and Decker, I think. Those are two girls that are, they're just poised, right? Just good hockey players, and I think that's something too. You know, you're enemies all year, but then when you get the chance to kind of see them and play, you know, with and against, it's cool. We're bringing hockey together, and it's awesome.
And what's the feedback from the people? Because I went to Chicago to watch you play the tourney. I don't know if you were there. I don't think you were there in Chicago. Were you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
you were there, but we didn't see each other. But I was in Chicago to watch you play, and like it was fun. People seems to like you girls. That's
the thing. It's like we have these, you know, these different events that are going on, and the fans are there, and we're getting there, and we're definitely growing. But you know, it's never enough, right? You never have enough publicity. You never have enough visibility, and you know, it's not just going to be a one day fill a rank and the next day we're going to have a pro league, right? It's a very slow, you know, tedious process. But I think just continuously getting that visibility out there and filling the ranks is going to be huge in turns and heads.
And like, because the CWHL had 7 teams, I think.
I think 6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
So is it something that would be good to start a league? You start with 6 and then you grow, or you girls have a number in your mind?
I think 6. The lower at this point, the better. To be honest, like having 6 or 7 teams. You know, having your league, your original 6 or whatever, and then growing from there. You know, you don't want to bite off too much more than you can chew, but definitely, like, we have, as long as you have that foundation to have that league and have that few amount of teams, then we're going to have the funding and the support to do that. So I think we're on to something for sure. And obviously this year we have some more structure with it, and I think it's going to be good.
So, what do you say if I'm the GM of the team? I'd pick like you and a lot of girls, and we'd win.
Yeah, I mean that's a no-brainer for me, really. But
can you imagine if I'm the GM? For sure, we never win a game because we play all the time. We never show up to a game.
We'd miss the game.
Oh man! So
we'd be at Mello's Sugar Shack.
oh, that was the best. This is the last time I saw real people.
Yeah, I know. It was because I got in my car the next day and drove home and quarantined. Yeah, that was the last time. You're right.
You drove from here to Halifax?
Yes. Well, I moved home after the season, right? And then the next day they were like, time to quarantine. So the doors shut, right? So that was the last shebang with all of us.
But what you mean, how long is it from here to Halifax? Like 5 days?
Oh, God, no. No, it's like 10 hours.
Oh, that's a lot. You could go to New York with that twice.
Yeah, you could. It's further. You're right.
So how was it to play?
But I told you to fly. When you come, fly.
Oh, I'm not driving. Hey, if it's more than 2:30, I'm not driving. Like Quebec is my limit.
Yeah, that's far.
You played at the University of Cornell.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, screw driving. You played at Cornell. Okay, so I just want the people to realize how good you are. So you might blush, but I'm going to tell the world, okay? So rookie season, 52 points in 33 games. And then 43 points in 30 games. 56 points in 34 games. And then 44 points in 28 games. What's the easiest thing? Playing a pickup game or playing at Cornell?
Oh my! You are making me blush. What the hell?
But how was it to play there?
It was wicked. It was a great place. It was a great place to go to school. I knew I wanted to go the Ivy route, and I wanted to play for a team that would help me, get towards that Olympic dream. So, Cornell was the best combo for sure, and I was really lucky that they had some interest, which I was, really thankful for, and yeah, I ended up going there for 4 years, and it was a great time.
But what did you study there?
Communication and business.
So you're gonna do TV after this, after your career?
Yeah, I'm joining you on the podcast.
Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, sit down.
but when you play at because we know basketball, they have like UConn and Oregon, and they have like all those big universities. But when I ask you, girl, where you played at university, you girls say Cornell or Boston University, not even Boston College though, Boston University, and these are smaller schools. Is it because hockey is not strong in the bigger schools, or the bigger schools don't have the culture of hockey, or the culture of hockey is more in the smaller schools?
No, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's because you have your Wisconsins, right? You have your Minnesota, your Ohio State. They have some women's teams too. So I think it's just kind of a mix of of smaller cities, smaller towns with universities that are university towns and some bigger schools. But there's definitely, Michigan doesn't have a team. There's not a lot of teams in the South, like the big schools down there that have teams. So I think it's just a mix of small and big schools. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to that.
Where is the craziest place to go play when you play in the university?
The craziest place to go play? I don't know. You know what? I think some of the Big Ten schools out west, we didn't play against them. We played at Duluth for our Frozen Four one time, but I think those schools like the Wisconsins, the North Dakota at the time, I think they had some pretty crazy ranks, I've heard. So,
did you say the University of Wisconsin? Because you sound like a
I figured Clarky would be on here soon.
Okay, so on the pod, we play a little game. So I tell you the name of a teammate, and you got to tell me a little story about that person, either funny or something that we don't know about her. And we played a lot. We played this game with a lot of people, and people have a lot of nice things to say about you. They like you. Okay.
About me? Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay, the first, Laura Stacy. She's tall and funny.
Stace, Stace is wicked. Stace is one of the. This is actually kind of a funny story. We were roommates in Finland last year, and both of our dads were over there at the tournament.
Yeah,
and we had a day off, so we got up. We were like, oh, we'll go see our families, whatever. So we just decided to call them, and so I think she called her dad, and my dad was there and answered the phone with her dad. We're like, oh, we're free today. Do you want to hang out? And they're like, oh, we can't. We have plans. So we're like over in Finland, and they're like, they chose to not hang out with us so they could go to, because they had their little family dates. It was so cute, but so funny. So Stacey and I were like, oh, okay.
Oh, man. That her dad is so amazing.
Oh, yeah. They're great people. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I told you the story about how I met her dad, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, so I was chirping Stace at the semifinals. I think she was playing for Markham, and like I was with Laurent Duvernay-Tardif came to the game. We were like 10 people in the crowd, and we were like I was going in on Stace. Every time she touched the puck, I was like fall, and I didn't know her, so I was like, I don't know you. We're my friends. I don't want you to score. And then she scored that goal in the third period. And when you remember that shot, eh? And when we kind of left the arena, her dad came up to me, touched my shoulder, and said, "You like that goal, huh? Number 7." I'm like, "Yeah." You chirped her a lot. I'm like, "Yeah, she's my daughter." I'm like, "Oh." And then we became friends. Yeah, he's the best.
Oh yeah, he's great. They're a great family. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you girls hear our chirps when we chirp the other people, or you?
No.
You don't hear nothing. I can't hear
No, I can't hear anything that goes on in the stands.
Oh, damn. Because we work on our chirp a lot.
I'm sure you do, but I can see the anger and the excitement, and that's enough.
The anger and excitement. Okay, next.
And that works.
Victoria Bach. We hear about her a few times on the pod. What you can tell me about the new girl?
Yes, she's fun. You know what? I call her my sister. Actually, that's like a running joke. But we've been super lucky. We actually have played on a line quite a bit together too, which has been actually really fun. And that's kind of the fun thing about the girls right now, I think, is that we actually have a good time together too, not just playing. I think that's super important too. So yeah, she's actually one of my favorites for sure. We did a baking competition during quarantine on FaceTime one day, and she lost her food coloring, so her whole cake was the wrong color. And she later found it in her cupboard. It was too funny, but yeah, she's great. She's one of my faves actually.
Okay, next from the University of Wisconsin, Emily Clark.
Oh, wow. Is that where she went?
Oh, man, she's going to tell you 15 times on that documentary.
Clarky was a good recruit. We did some work to get her to come to Montreal. So, no, she's fun. She's good. I like Clarky. She's one of those players that you can always rely on, you know? I'm like, do you make a mistake? Like, she doesn't.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, she's very good at hockey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. They all are.
But she's like good at hockey, and well, I don't know. I'm not in the locker room, so I don't know. But she's like, yeah, I'm good at hockey. It's fun. Like she doesn't understand she's good at hockey. It seems.
She's quiet. Yeah, God let her know. She's awesome. She's great. She's a good teammate. She was a good addition to Montreal.
Yeah, we like Clarky. Okay, we got her on the pod. Natalie Spooner, the big blue couch.
I was on the big blue couch.
Yeah, I saw you.
Oh yeah, we're singing. She's great. Swoons is great. That big blue couch was just a perfect representation of our friendship. You know, lots of music and just laughs and having a good time. And She's great. Spooner's one of the best teammates I've had.
That's cool. Okay, you got 3 left. You hang out. You got 3 left.
3 left.
3
right.
left. Mélodie Daoust.
Oh, we just FaceTime Melo yesterday, actually.
Oh, with Matteo.
Outside. Yep. They're outside. He's getting so big. It's crazy.
He's so fat. He's so fat. He's running and shit. I'm like, dude, that's a defenseman.
I know. Right. Well, he was ripping around. We were FaceTiming him, and they're just down by the water. It was a beautiful day. And all of a sudden, you'd hear a thump, and she just one hand on the FaceTime, one hand catching him before the water. And that's her, right? She's just a dynamo mom, right? She drives in the morning, works, and then it's just crazy. I have so much respect. Yeah, she's great. I was at her wedding with you this summer. Obviously,
that's true. Yeah, that's true. We tried to took over the DJ booth.
We tried. Weird. They didn't let us in.
but we need to go buy those hats, eh? We need to go.
I know. We'll go when I finally am allowed to move to Montreal.
That was a fun wedding. That was the best wedding ever.
That was so fun. Oh yeah, that was good. Good people. That was a good group.
Yeah. Okay, you got 2 left. You're hanging in there?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. A girl that we rarely talk about on the pod, and I don't know her. I've never met her. She looks cool. But Brianna Jenner.
Oh, Jenner was my roommate. So a funny story with Jenner is that everywhere she went in school, high school, and played in junior, I went the year after. So she went to Stony Creek, and then I went there, and then Appleby, and she was there, and then Cornell, and she was there, and then I followed her to Calgary. So I'm like her little stalker almost, but everywhere I go. But we were good buddies. That was another good wedding that happened last year, actually. The dance floors last summer with the Team Canada girls were on fire. So
your girls are fun. You girls are fun.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one, we got to finish with that girl. She is the greatest player of all time. She hates when we say that, but she is. Marie-Philippe Poulin-Pou.
I didn't know who you were going to say. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say but I mean.
I know, I'm kind of thrown off, but sounded like you were describing me.
Yeah, I know.
No, you said it, right? She's the best. She's the best. She's the best on the ice, and she's the best off the ice. And the thing I like about Mare is that we got really close in the past 2 years too, and you just realize what a good friend she is. And I think that's why also part of the reason she's such a good hockey player is because everybody just has so much respect for her, and you really want to. She's the kind of person and captain that you really want to win for. When we lose, when we get a silver, when things are tough, I feel for her because you almost just want to win, for such a good captain like that, right? So definitely someone that you want on your side for sure.
What would you take? A goal from Pooh when it's already 5-0, so she scores it 6-0, or
she got all 6.
Yeah, probably, or hearing her laugh because. Pooh's laugh is the best of all, y'all. I'm sorry.
It is 100%. 100%.
Oh, that's funny.
She's funny too, and we laugh. We have a good time. We played a little together too, so we had some good times on the bench too. So we just laugh at each other the whole time. It's pretty funny.
So the last question of the pod, we started to ask that question a while ago, and we had all kinds of answers. And I can't wait to hear yours.
All right.
So it's pretty simple.
Okay.
It's the last question of the pod.
Last question. All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being on the pod, by the way. I love you so much. You're amazing. And thank you for the time. And I know it fucked up in the beginning and you stayed and it's fun. Okay. So
it got better.
Yeah, it got fun. Okay. So it's your last game ever. Last hockey game ever. Then you die. Okay. So it's your last pickup game.
My last beer league game. Okay.
Yeah, it's your last pickup game. I'm a genie and I can offer you to play with whoever you want to play with. So you got to find a goalie, 2 defensemen, and 2 forwards. I don't care who it is. I'll make it happen.
Oh, okay.
And remember, it's your last game.
That's tough.
you got to think about if you want to win or not, if you want to have fun, if you want to be with the people that you love around you, or if you want to be with the people that you've never met. There's a lot of things going into these choices.
There is. Okay. Well, let's put LaCasse in net because we're going to have a great time, but she's also going to bring some really good post-game party food because she is the best cook in the country and also an amazing goalie.
So you went, she's the best cook in the country before the goalie thing, eh?
No, she's one of the best goalies in the world, but also an amazing cook.
I know. So, she's good at Fortnite too.
And yeah, I'm not a good Nintendo player, but unfortunately, but yeah, she kills that. No, she's a good teammate. We'd have fun with her. That's MASH is wicked too. They're all good, but
no. So you pick Jen. You can't say MASH. You pick Jen.
Yeah, LaCasse. Yeah, is my goalie, and then let's put Mare. She scores a few goals for sure. Who else? Let's say
Pooh.
Yeah, Pooh.
How you call her?
I call her Mare.
Mare.
Yeah.
Why?
Because her name's Mary. I don't know.
Because like 3 minutes ago I heard that and I'm like, maybe she fucked up her name, and then you said that twice. Okay, so Mare. Okay, that's good. Imagine. That's good. Mare. Okay, so Pooh.
Yeah,
Mare.
For sure. Okay. And let's do Cassie Campbell again.
Yeah, because she's your favorite player.
Let's do her up for. Yeah, it's just such a good leader. Let's do Joss LaRock. She's just such a fun teammate, super, and such a solid D. No one's getting by her.
Yeah, a lot of people picked her. A lot of people picked her.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, so much fun. One more D.
Yeah, so you got Jan, you got Mare, you got Cassie Campbell, and you got LaRock.
Ooh,
you need a defenseman. Remember, it's your last game ever.
It's my last game ever.
You look like a girl who wants to win. I mean, Pooh said Serena Williams.
This is my pick for the last one.
Okay.
Probably my most important, my captain and GM, Kev Raphael.
Oh my God.
Boom.
Oh my God.
That's a good dressing room.
Oh my God. Eh? Yo. So I feel so much honored right now.
That's a good dressing room. So.
I'm about to cry.
That's a good way to finish it, eh?
So you put me on defense because you know I can't skate.
Yeah, but you're there.
It was so fun to play with y'all at the PWHPA game. And,
that was so fun.
Oh man, I was so scared.
You got a Hattie in like 5 minutes.
No, I had two. I had 2 goals in 36 seconds.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah. Well, thank you and be safe. Eh? Don't put your fingers in your mouth or stuff like that. Okay. Be safe.
Yeah, true. Eh? Yes, you be healthy too. Hey, and families.
Yeah, and when you come to Montreal, we go back to the poutine spot.
Oh yeah,
but we don't wait this time. We're going at that place. We're going to my place, and we don't wait.
Okay, we'll go to your place. We'll test it out, and then we'll go back to Bonquise, and we'll see what's the best.
No. We don't go back there. We don't wait. I don't want to wait. We ain't waiting. We waited for an hour 30.
That we did. That was crazy, actually.
I'm like, do you not see? These girls won championship. These are Olympians, but I mean,
and they're hungry.
Okay, you be safe. Okay. So I'm a huge fan of Rapunzel. If you know me, you know. If you know me, you know. Huge fan. So I went to Walt Disney one time. I don't know if I ever said that on the podcast. I'm gonna say it. So I went to Walt Disney one time. I was in Orlando, and we had a day off with the wrestling thing. So my boy Emilio comes to me and he goes, "Yo, we're going to Walt Disney." I'm like, I'm not doing no roller coasters. I'm not doing that thing. I ain't no roller coaster guy. So he goes, "Well, you can meet the Walt Disney characters." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He said, "You can meet them. You can take pictures with them. So I'm like, this is my only chance to meet Rapunzel. So went there, $250 US, paid my ticket, fast pass, passed all the kids in line, went to see Rapunzel. I was almost crying, man. I saw my girl Rapunzel, blonde hair, she had the robe and everything. Put my knee on the ground and said, Rapunzel, would you like to marry me? Rapunzel said, no, I have to, my heart is taken by Eugene. And I mean, yo, she's so in the character, she know about Eugene. But and then I left. So 15 minutes. I stayed 15 minutes at Walt Disney. So you know how much I love Rapunzel. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna say it to the world. I love Jill Saulnier as much as I love Rapunzel. Love that girl. She's so great. Thank you so much for being on the pod and stay the way you are. Thank you so much for people who's listening or who are still listening to the pod after this Rapunzel story. I'm working on my English. I'm trying to do great. I'm trying to be better and keep listening to the podcast in English because we want to talk to everybody. And I'm learning Italian right now. Mi chiamo Kevin, sono ragazza. No, ragazzo. Sono ragazzo e yeah, c'est ça. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm trying. I want to do one interview in Italian before the end of the history of Sans Restriction. So I'm working hard. Thank you so much. Follow us on Instagram at Sans Restriction. Follow us on buy some stuff on zonekr.ca. Anything Sans Restriction will help the podcast. And let's have a great week. Let's be safe. Let's be smart. Wear a fucking mask. Just wear it, okay? Just wear it. Just put it in your face, just like a pie. You know, good lemon pie. I'm a big lemon pie guy. Sometimes I put my face in the pie. Just put a mask in your face. It's so easy. Let's not ask questions and just do it, so we can make sure we don't die. I love you all. Ciao.